The early history of Hoi An is that of the Cham people. The Champa Empire once occupied much of what is now central and lower Vietnam. In the early years, Hoi An was the commercial center, with a spiritual capital at the nearby temple complex My Song. From the 2nd century AD until 1832, when it was annexed by the Emperor Minh Mang, the Champa kingdom was steeped in Hindu spirituality. Constructed between the 4th and 14th centuries, these temples are dedicated to the god Shiva. My Song is among the oldest inhabited sites in Indochina, but a large majority of its architecture was destroyed by US carpet bombing during a single week of the Vietnam War. Most of the temples at My Song were made of red brick. To this day, the construction techniques used by the Cham builders to erect such magnificent structures remain a mystery. Inscriptions uncovered at My Song revealed the name of the ancient kingdom Nagara Champa in Old Cham. Other inscriptions allude to 12th century conflicts between the Kingdom of Champa and Cambodia. While the Viet people largely gained control of this region in the 11th century and forced the Champa to move south, their leaders managed to maintain the temple complex. My Song was registered as a UNESCO World Cultural Heritage Site in 1999. Its museum contains information about the carvings, statues, and architecture, as well as information about Cham culture, religion, and way of life. This is the port of Phan Thiết, once a fishing port of the Champa Kingdom. Today at its center is a bustling harbor full of colorful boats, outdoor markets, and seafood restaurants. On a nearby hill, commanding an excellent view over the sea, we find another remnant of the Champa Kingdom, the Poshunu Cham Towers. They were built during the late 8th century to honor Hindu deities Lord Shiva, Agni, and Nandi. The ethnic Cham community, who still number over 160,000 in Vietnam today, continue to visit the ruins to mark religious festival days. In recent years, Phan Thiết, and in particular Mui Ne region, has become famous as a seaside resort. The 50-kilometer coast is lined with luxurious hotels, restaurants, bars, and cafes. Mui Ne is particularly famous for its enormous red and white sand dunes. The White Dunes, 24 kilometers to the northeast of Mui Ne, are perhaps the most impressive. The constant ocean winds sculpt the sands into spectacular formations like those found in the Sahara Desert. The red sand dunes are the smaller of the two, and located directly next to the main coastal road running out of Mui Ne. These dunes are a rusty red color and are particularly beautiful in the setting sun. Located 18 kilometers northeast of Phan Thiết city is Sui Tien, or the Fairy Stream. The geological formation is flanked by a mix of white and red sand dunes on one side, and trees, blossoming flowers, and coconut palms on the other.